Much appreciate y'all American people. About to get it started. We'll run these intros. Appreciate y'all time and y'all presence. Real serious subject matter as always. Let's begin.
Abanki Palami, Igbi, Atak, Intikba, Atak Shanspo, Maliki Okla, Okcha, Abahanta, Chatayakni, Anli, Yupali, Ishkifa Nishkin, Oglush Enla, Abinili, Chata Atak, Ishkafushi. Almighty Creator, ancestors, our American people, awake. This is divine, sacred Chata land. Be faithful, be exalted. Foreign nations, colonists. You are in the eye of the tomahawk.
Yo, just want to give a big salute to the Narragansett Indians over there. Was called Rhode Island and all of that, right? The Fauna Chiefs and all of that. Yo, Chief Two Hawks' cousin, Mish Pawn, he was just seen in that video shown on the screen right there real quick, right? Now, next, right? Going to run my intro real quick. Tomahawk situation here. We about to get to some madness. It's about to get real crazy today, y'all. All right? Brace yourselves.
All rights reserved.
You're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right?
How we gonna do it? The hard way. How we gonna do it? The hard way. How we gonna do it? The hard way.
I'm gonna set the preface, all right? We're about to get into it. Appreciate your patience. Let's continue.
Yeah.
My question is this.
And that's some time, brother. We're going to keep it moving.
Does the attachment of the color black to power and nationalism undermine the copper-skinned indigenous Americans' recognition for their stolen land? And I'm defining this on the Noah Webster's definition in 1828 dictionary, which defines who the real American is, and not the European that attached themselves to that name. They knew who we were when we got here. Not all of us came over from Africa. So I want that question addressed.
Now, that was partly addressed to the students at the Harvard Law School. Is that right? Are you all ready? You ready?
Man.
Yeah, exactly. You see, you want to hear from me.
What I want to say is this. We got to, we in the teaching phase right now, and I don't know if you want, do you want to hang out in the lobby for a while?
Brother, I'll hold on until I drop.
Where you holding your back?
My plane don't leave till 6 in the morning.
I can't work this man like this.
No. I came here to work now, so we're going to
Okay, so I would say this. We want to answer all the questions.
That's right.
And want to speak to all of y'all. I want y'all to meet Dr. West and whatever. But guess what? This has been such an awesome session. It has gone to the last hour. We're going to the last hour. I want to answer that question. The answer is no, number one. The answer is no. Us saying black power does not undermine the indigenous. I mean, that's the short answer. Now, let's get deeper into it. But the answer is no, only if we start talking about the land and how we're going to divide the land, and we start dictating the terms on the land we don't own.
Yo, y'all know how I go. I got a problem with what he said, right? I've mentioned this numerous times before. For one thing, The man asked the question. Dude, Malik Shabazz, you seen him right there, alongside this dude that want to be fake running for president of the United States of America Corporation, right? Quote unquote Dr. Cornell West and all of that, right? Yo, this dude, these niggas, yo, instead of looking that man in his eyes and answering the question, he faced a camera. He faced a camera to lie and deceive the listeners, the viewers, and the audience. This was done back in 2017. It's 2023 now. And in my opinion, in my experience, it's more wicked now than what it was in 2017 and 2023. It's more wicked in 2023 versus what it was in 2017 when they said the quote-unquote black power, black nation situation doesn't undermine the indigenous. Yo, I've shown y'all, I've given y'all evidence of how they was designed to undermine us. They was created, they was funded. I showed y'all the funding. I showed y'all the funding again a few days ago, right? CIA documents, Central Intelligence Agency documents. This is page 92 out of 105 page of this document here, and it's showing you Howard University. This is in the 1980s, and we talk about upwards in a little over $100 million, hundreds of millions of dollars allocated, 600 million here, 500 million there, 400 million plus there, all right, yearly being allocated to these HBCUs where those characters we just showed you again. Let me run that video back real quick because we about to get into this Las Castas information here. And I'm going to say some very serious things, but once again, this is the introduction, this is the preface for what we about to get into. Let me run that video back one more time so y'all can hear how this dude, Malik L. Shabazz, an attorney, an esquire, you know what I mean? He represent foreigners. I can show you the Corpus Juris Secundum, CJS 7 text where it blatantly says all attorneys, they serve the court. They serve the interests of the state, and all their clients are wards of the court and wards of the state. So how can this black power fanatic, front like he really for the people, the quote-unquote black people in particular, because everything he talks about is for quote-unquote black people, not our American people. Let me run that back for y'all one more time, and then we're going to continue. Appreciate y'all time and your presence. Let's go.
Yeah.
My question is this.
And that's some time, brother. We're going to keep it moving.
Does the attachment of the color black to power and nationalism undermine the copper-skinned indigenous Americans' recognition for their stolen land? And I'm defining this on the Noah Webster's definition in 1828 dictionary, which defines who the real American is, and not the European that attached themselves to that name. They knew who we were when we got here. Not all of us came over from Africa. So I want that question addressed.
Now, that was partly addressed to the students at the Harvard Law School. Is that right? Are you all ready? You ready?
Man.
Yeah, exactly. You see, you want to hear from you.
What I want to say is this. We got to, we in the teaching phase right now, and I don't know if you want, do you want to hang out in the lobby for a while?
Brother, I'll hold on until I drop.
The way you hold it in your back.
My plane don't leave till 6 in the morning.
I can't work this man like this.
No. I came here to work now, so we're going to
Okay, so I would say this. We want to answer all the questions.
That's right.
And I want to speak to all of y'all. I want y'all to meet Dr. West and whatever. But guess what? This has been such an awesome session. It has gone to the last hour. We're going to the last hour. I want to answer that question. The answer is no, number one. The answer is no. Us saying black power does not undermine the indigenous. I mean, that's the short answer. Now, let's get deeper into it. But the answer is no, only if we start talking about the land and how we're going to divide the land and we start dictating the terms on the land we don't own.
Dictating the terms of the land we don't own. That's word from an attorney that's representing black power and black nations, the NOI, and all that foreign black shit. You know, that super Smorio brother shit right there. That's a super Smorio brother shit right there. You understand? Yo, Sharon Walker, appreciate your presence. Mama Chief, appreciate your presence. This is what I would like to do. I want to say this before we continue. I would like to invite anyone to dissect those few words that was just spoken in that video right there. I would invite people. Let me drop a link in the chat. Because we about to get some shit today, y'all. Today, we're talking about immigration, a.k.a. really the invasion and the harm that's been done against our people. Because too many of our American people are being exposed, not only to chemicals, but we're also being exposed to criminal foreigners, the descendants of criminal exiles, along with active exiles under the guise of immigration, right? And here it is, they're coming to our lands, our territories, our communities, etc., and they are disrupting our natural lives. I mean, let's really be honest about what's going on here. We're not, none of our American nations are invading anywhere these foreigners is coming from. We're not going there to do nothing to take their jobs, to create gangs and engage in gang violence and etc. Sell drugs and, invest in the death of the population of their people. We ain't got no background in doing none of that. We do not have none of our American nations in all of my years of study, in all of my years of experience, none of that. In none of my years within my time, within my existence, have I ever seen our American nation's descendants, our American people do anything within these foreign nations' territories in comparison to what they're doing against us in ours right here in North America, Central America, South America, the Caribbean, etc. Huh? None of these niggas want to talk about this shit. We getting into it today. It was brought to my attention on multiple occasions within these recent years, and I'll be busy, y'all. I'll be busy taking care of clients, studying, working, so that we can have results. We need organizations that's representing for our people specifically, not them black organizations, because they ain't represent for no goddamn body. And that's a fact. Prove me wrong. I invite anybody to prove me wrong. Show me one black organization that's representing for any of our American nation's descendants, that's honoring any of our American nations. Show me one of them. Show me one. Show me one. It's that simple. They organizations got pedophiles. They got rapists. They got drug dealers. They got murderers. All targeting the innocent people. Our innocent people at that. You understand? Let's continue. We about to get into it. Let me set the preface, continue setting the preface. So I showed y'all 1980s situation the other day, and I showed y'all this same information some years ago on the Hidden Colored series that I did, right? Appreciate y'all telling me y'all presence, right? Yo, check it. CIA document right here. Sanitized document here. Sanitized copy. You see it on the screen. Sanitized copy for release, right? They sanitized this document, but even with the sanitization, it got some filth in it though, right? This shit filthy, huh? Look at this. HBCUs in 1981 got 544 million, nearly $545 million. Fiscal year 1985, they got nearly $630 million. Okay? They increased it. They was recruiting. So all these Pan-Africans, all these pro-black sniggers, these small Morisco, and then on top of that, they was faculty. They was the ones that was used to infiltrate the minds and the spirit of our youth that was going to these colleges. Because originally, all these HEIs, that's, higher education institutions, that's what the HEI is, as you see on the document right here. That's an HEI, higher educational institution. Higher education institution, right? Yo, HBCU, historically black college or university, right? Anyway, you see the difference in funds, right? One got millions, the other one got billions. Do you understand the level of influence? Talk about influencers, clout chasing who? Clout chasing what exactly? As far as I'm concerned, based on these numbers right here, shit, this was all done to recruit us and sabotage us at the same time. And this is in the heights of the 80s. The 80s was a very pivotal time for our American nation's descendants, throughout our American nation's descendants' territories. All of this is ours. We are heirs. All descendants of our American nations are heirs. Period. The black fanatics don't want to talk about this. Them sniggers, them smalls, them Morisco, Morano, the Saint motherfuckers. They don't want to speak about this to any of us. They don't want to truly identify them to, black. Motherfucker, I'm brown by default. How are you higher education? How are you HBCU? How are you whatever it is you claim to be? And you colorblind, snigger? Stop playing with me. That's just for the record. Let's continue. Pardon me, y'all. You know how I go. I get excited out here. This is exciting. People want to say excitement and emotion. Nah, ain't no emotions involved when this is warfare. This is warfare. This is from my book right here that you see on the screen right here. Implications and ramifications of artificial black identity. It's the PDF of my book, right? Look, setting the preface right now. Still setting the preface. We're about to get to this work in a minute. This Las Castas situation, we about to get to this Las Castas. That's the caste system. Las Castas, translated for yourselves. Las Castas, caste system, Spanish, Portuguese. Yo, it's us that have treaties with Spain. But these black fanatics, these Cornel West and these Malik Shabazz and the rest of the monkeys, right? They ain't gonna tell you what I will tell you. This is old text being quoted on these throwback A4 Truth posts. A4 Truth posts on IG and all of that, right? Says here the origins and annals of the black nations, quote unquote, black nations, and of the American nations were two subjects quite obscure and neglected, or the least known of the history of mankind. Nobody has undertaken as yet the history of the Negro nations, a labor so difficult and luckless as to be despised. It was despised to study our American nations. It was despised. You know why it was despised? Because in the minds of the foreigner, they didn't want us to exist. Why? Because we are superior by default. We have American supremacy. Somebody take a note of that. Somebody take a note of that. There will be a presentation on American supremacy. How about that? And we will be the ones to claim. Our American nation's descendants shall be the ones to claim and put forth American supremacy. We are supreme. This is our land. So therefore, we are supreme. We have supremacy on our land. Stop playing with it. Our youth need to know this. Everything I showed y'all, our youth need to know this. I appreciate the youth that's in their 20s. I appreciate the youth that's in their 30s. that has relationships with the youth that's 18 and younger, that want to know truth. I appreciate y'all. That want to honor your ancestors, honor the Great Spirit, and etc. Let's continue. Let me zoom in. We find in ancient America nearly all the forms of social civilization and manners of the East, where they come from. Here, they found that we had it all. That's what he just said right there. But the nomadic life with camels, oxen, and sheep was unknown, as well as those animals. The American cattle or llamas come from here, right? And in South America, hogs or Coriana, dogs and rabbits of Mexico, deers of Florida, buffaloes of Taos were kept by sedentary civilized tribes. This is the 1700s talking. Empress Roro Amani, appreciate your presence. You already know. Yes. Much appreciation to everyone. Moreland, appreciate your presence. Greeting to all of y'all. That's right. Appreciate you. Salute to you and yours. You already know. The nomadic wandering tribes of America were chiefly hunters and fishermen scattered around the agricultural nations. Oh, it says right here, 1700s. This is late 1700s text right here. Constantine Samuel Finsky, that's the author of this text right here, right? He says scattered around the agricultural nations. That means that we had all types of nations here. We had nations that just kept it moving. We do what we do throughout our land. Who's a foreigner to tell us anything? I just want to ad-lib that right there. Continuing. Spreading from Canada to Chile. Chile is South America, you understand? All the kinds of governments were known in America. All the kinds of governments. We already had government here throughout this American continent. Theocracy, despotism, monarchy, oligarchy, and democracy. All of that was right here throughout this American continent. Okay? Thank you. The Californians, we are told, called their chief god, their chief deity. I don't hate the word God. Y'all know me. I hate the word God. God means Guthor. That's a German. Nah. For our languages, right? When you translate it, it translates to the great man, the old man above, etc. But that's not it, though. We also have the feminine energy. We always appreciated our natural, divine, feminine over here throughout this American territories. All these territories, we always appreciate divine feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine. They go together. That's it. Those are the fundamentals. That's the foundation of creation. How can you exclude that? Hold on, what you said, Moreland? Oh, you retracted your comment. All right. Yeah, Mama Chief, appreciate you as well. You already know. Often used by missionaries. Hold on, let me go. Whoa. The Dakota term, Wonka Tonka, who they also rephrase in the Wakanda. Wakanda is another term of ours in reference to the Great Spirit. Wakanda is a reference to the Great Spirit. Another form of Wakanda is Wonka Tonka. I'm showing you the text. Or Great Mysterious, often used by missionaries. Foreigners want to take our terms. They want to take what's ours, to superimpose it and replace it and deceive our people into believing in their circus clown monkey shit. You understand? Continuing. By missionaries designate the supreme God. They want to take what's ours to designate with their supposed supreme God. It's applied also to the thunder god. Yeah. The creator is also associated to the thunder god. The thunder. Everything natural. Our creator is naturally associated to. By default. You understand? And probably the others. Among the Omahas, the Kansas, the Ponkas. The word used for quote-unquote God is Wakanda, the mysterious or powerful. But there are many beings addressed as Wakanda, such as the sun, the thunder power, the ground, the upper world, etc. And it is difficult to tell which is the greatest. Yo, it all comes from us. It's all great to us. It's all great to us. Let's continue. While many tribes of the Choco or Chaco, you know, chocolate. Chocolate is indigenous to America. Got nothing to do with no Africa. So let's get that monkey shit out of here. Let's get that monkey shit. And yo, you gonna understand why I'm saying what I'm saying right now coming very soon. Once again, y'all, this is the introduction, the preface to what I'm about to get into. The Monabes, the Yoruras, etc., were as quote-unquote black as quote-unquote Negroes. These are indigenous Americans, the Chaco and the Manabes and the Yoruras, etc. These is Americans. And they said it was black as Negroes. What? Are you serious? Continuing. All the other shades of brown, tawny, and coppery were scattered everywhere throughout this American continent. There was not a single red man in America unless painted such. Unless painted such. Yo. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Some tribes had scanty beards as the Tartars. Yo, that means we have beards. Some of our American nations have beards, right? As the Tartars, the Chinese, the Berbers, etc. Others bushy beards. We got different type of beards here. Huh? Penguins or Patagons was 7 to 8 feet high, and the Guamas only 4 or 5 feet. We have people of different heights, different statures, and all of that. Huh? Thank you. The Americans had, long before Columbus, large cities built of stones, bricks, or wood with walls, ditches, temples, palaces, some of which were of immense size and population. Yo, we been had cities. We been had cities. Been had cities. Emphasis. We been civilized. Based on our own influence. Nothing foreign involved. All right, so this is in my book, y'all. Reason why I pulled this book, because we about to get into some shit. See the title, Las Castas. We about to get into it. Let me just fast forward. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let me just fast forward. Let's get into this madness. So let me go ahead and load up what we about to get into, dealing with Las Castas. Yo, salute Tyrone Leon. Yo, good people's right there. Yo, he did some research, and he pulled the motherfucking X-File. He pulled the X-File. Let me show y'all that X-File real quick. Here you go. Whoa. Right here. So, now, I got so many books. I got so many texts. I got so many books. I got so many texts, right? Man, he referenced one of them joints right here. Mexico, Mexica. That's the real name. That's the name of the land. That's the name of the people. Huh? This is an old book right here. Oh, you see that? Oh, them look like a... Oh, let me zoom in so y'all can see what I'm talking about here. This is the cover of the book right here. As soon as you open the book up, this is the first picture you see here. They make sure they put emphasis on them brown skin, natural brown skin Americans. You see that right there? And then to the right in this picture, you see them pale skins. Now we about to get into this work. We about to get into the work. It's coming. Not too far from where we just seen right here, Mexico. Not too far from Mexico, you got Florida, right? That's a Florida Indian right there. Florida, that's Florida Prince. See, I coordinated in my book for a very specific reason. Because it ties into our treaties and etc. It's an Alabama Indian. These are California Indians on the page. All of that. Yo, Man, hey, I ain't about to do analysis on my book right now. I ain't about to do all of that right now. Let me jump to Las Castas. Let's purpose me going through this real quick. Las Castas. Because yo, I go from history to now with no problem. We have active issues. We got active issues, active threats against our American population. Let me do this. I'm going to run a search in the book so we can get to the very specific page because all these pages are important. Las. Here we go. Las. LAS. Las Castas. That's in section 2 of my book. Okay? Let me show y'all. Castas. We're going to run a search for Castas. Here we go. Miscegenation, assimilation, usurpation, conquered through blood, blanqueamiento, bleaching populations. Yo, this is where we get that worky at right here. So let me show you something. Alteration is often tied to political conquest or expansion and is applied to the process of change in beliefs or traditional practices that occurs when the cultural system of one group displaces that of another. Continuing assimilation refers to the process through which individuals and groups of different heritage acquire the basic habits, attitudes, and mode of life of an embracing culture. Amalgamation refers to the blending of cultures rather than one group eliminating another, acculturation, or one group mixing itself into another, assimilation. Yeah, let me tell you something. I hope people don't be with that mixing shit, but if you observe presently, right, as it was in the past, since the invasion began, right, they promote mixing. Meanwhile, for our natural American people, we ain't with that mixing shit. Let's continue. Usurpation, an act of usurping, wrongful or illegal encroachment, infringement, or seizure, illegal seizure, occupation of a throne to seize and hold a position, office, power, etc., by force or without legal right. Now we about to get started. I believe that right there concludes my preface and intro for this presentation, and I'll try my best not to be too long with this. Give me one moment here. We about to get started. This right here is a Spanish European caste system, and the symbolism is a triangle. Spaniards, phenotypically quote-unquote white individuals born in Spain. Criollos, offsprings of the Spaniards, born in the Americas. Mestizos, people of mixed European and indigenous ancestries. Mulattoes, the real mulattoes, people of mixed European and African ancestries. Those are the real mulattoes. See, this is where history got fucked up at, right? Especially here, right here, North America, quote unquote, United States corporation environment, right? Oh man, yo, they want to call any of us with our natural complexions a goddamn mulatto. If you had a natural, let's say, quote unquote, light brown complexion, a quote unquote natural yellow, quote unquote, complexion, you will be called a mulatto. All right, continue it. Zambos, people of mixed indigenous and African ancestries. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. That's very, very key right there. I'm gonna tell you why that's key. We had these foreign males. Originally, they sent nothing but males over here. And they were slaves, okay? The Moors. also known as Moriscos, because every one of those Moors that they sent over here, they were Moriscos. They were forced to convert into Christianity. As a result of going from a Muslim to a Christian, you become a Morisco based on the caste system. All right, continuing. These are them sniggers you see in them churches. Them is the sniggers that are descending to the motherfuckers that now be in these masjids and these Hebrew temples and all that circus clown monkey shit. Right? Look. Under Zambos, you have phenotypically indigenous. And this is all about phenotype. That's why it's emphasizing phenotypically of indigenous descent. We have our distinct, our characteristics that are different, separate from all breeds of the foreigners. Our youth need to know this. Attention to details. And then lastly, within this caste system, Africans are at the bottom. Africans at the bottom of this caste system, phenotypically of African descent. But who could apply? Who could such a classification apply to? Well, for the foreigners, they knew who exactly was an African and who exactly was indigenous. Understand? So I make a reference here. Those are Jay-Z's hands, quote unquote Jay-Z. Those are his hands when he's throwing up that triangle. And people want to say the sign of the Illuminati and all that shit. Hey, I say it's a sign of the goddamn caste system. That's what I say. Okay. Continuing. Latin American colonial society. This is the breakdown of Las Castas. Peninsulares is at the top. Peninsulares, that means to be from the peninsula. It says Europeans born on the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal. Beneath them, you have the Creoles. That's quote unquote white Europeans born in Latin America. That means they all some fucking immigrants. They're all immigrants. Continuing. Mestizos, mixed, quote unquote, native Indian and European ancestry, Moor in Mexico. Let's not exclude Central South America, including the Caribbean, because they were mixing various breeds of foreigners. I define how they was mixing the Asians with those Hispano-Arabs, Hispano-Arabs, Latinos, in Central America, South America, and the Caribbean, and now it's taking place that much more right here in North America right now today. I got something coming up for y'all. It's coming up. Mulatto, African, now look, mulatto, African and European ancestry, more in Brazil. What's that? That's South America. Mulattoes. This is the Spanish caste system here. The United States just adopted. The United States Corporation, all right, is a vassal nation of Spain, the Vatican, and Britain. Britain is also a vassal nation. I done said this in the past. I'm just reiterating at this point. Continuing. Once again, at the bottom, the foreigners, they put Indians, that's us, and then they put those Africans right next to us. Ain't that fucked up? All the pale skins, all the people that's mixed and all of that shit. Oh, they put all of them above us. Ain't that some shit? Within their system. And mind you, y'all, take note of something here. I need y'all to, this is key here. Yo, the eugenics came after all of this. Eugenics came after all of this. There's a whole timeline to all of these political, social, construct events. There's a whole timeline. Continuing. Definition of peninsulares. High-ranking royal officials on large estates, mines. They came over here to conquer the peninsulares. Them the ones, is, once again, is from peninsula of Spain and Portugal. So for everybody that want to support Balenciaga and shit like that, that's Portuguese. How you going to support that shit, huh? The motherfuckers is pure colonists. They are the elite colonists. the elite colonists, the Creoles, discriminated by Peninsulares, but, you know, they enjoyed some great wealth. The Creoles. Once again, the Creoles, according to the Spanish definition and the Portuguese definition of a Creole, right? The Creole, the real Creole, the official Creole, them motherfuckers, they mixed. They are mixed. And it don't even include our American people in the Creole. To be honest with you, pay attention to the language. Study the language, because the French, when they contracted with Spain to become a European, or a Spanish ally, rather, all right? That was via the Spanish Asiento. I showed it in this book as well, right? Check it. They also adopted, just like the United States, all the European nations outside of Spain and Portugal, they adopted everything Spain and Portugal had within their legal framework. Once again, this is the caste system. They adopted the Spanish and Portuguese caste system, which is under the Vatican, okay? King Ferdinand, the 4th and the 6th. He was Pope Alexander, the 4th and the 6th. Once again, King Ferdinand of Spain was Pope Alexander, the 4th and the 6th. This is taking place during the mid to late 1400s, going into the invasion of our American continent, all right? Pardon me, y'all. I'm just providing y'all some context for what we're about to get into. Now there's Beyonce, quote unquote. And once again, I call that triangle they be throwing up. That's a whole triangle right there. Yo, that's just a caste system right there. That's the caste system. That's the pyramid of the caste system. That's what that is to me. They can call it Illuminati if they want. Then I simplify the term. Yo, at the top of that pyramid, quote unquote, white / caste / class, and at the bottom, black caste / class, right? That's from a picture of Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton drew up the same goddamn symbol many, many years before there was ever such a thing as a goddamn Beyonce or Jay-Z. Okay. Latin American colonies, Peninsulares, men born in Spain could hold high office in colonial government. That's a 0.1%. So when these niggas be talking about the 1%, it's really the 0.1%. Stop playing with me, nigga. It's really the 0.1%. It ain't the goddamn 1%. Continuing here, the Creoles, look at them. It says Spaniards born in Latin America cannot hold high office in colonial government, but can be military officers. 22.8%. Hey, yo, wouldn't that be classified as the goddamn cartel? We about to get some shit, y'all. We about to get some shit. Watch, we about to get into. Continuing. Mestizos, people of mixed European and native ancestry, they are beneath the Creoles and the Peninsulares. Keep in mind here, the foreigners, they desired our American mothers and daughters. They wanted to mix with them, breed with them, the same way they want to do right now. That's why they promote our American women, our American mothers and daughters as goddamn whores right fucking now. And you see the abuses going on out that goddamn Black Morisco, Marano fucking church and all that temple shit they got going on. They support goddamn pedophilia and corruption and abuses against our American mothers and daughters. That shit began with the fucking foreign goddamn Christian missionaries. It began with them. So cut the monkey shit when you talk to me. And once again, y'all, I do this for awareness for our American people. We need to know what's going on out here because these niggas ain't going to tell us. They haven't told us. And when can we ever expect for them to tell us the goddamn truth? I done took time to study so I can present to my people. And I'm talking about our American people. This ain't for them foreigners. The foreigners already know this shit. All them black motherfuckers, they already know this shit, but they just not going to tell y'all, but I will. Continuing. Mulattoes, persons of mixed European and African ancestry. Huh? Fast forward 1900s, and this is after the fucking 1500s. Walter Plecker want to do the shit he did under the United States, under Virginia, which is a colony, right? He gonna do that circus style monkey shit? In conjunction with the entire American eugenic society, reclassify our people into a fucking Negro, colored, and fucking mulatto. Ain't that a bitch? Are you fucking kidding me? Huh? You kidding me? You're gonna call all of us goddamn Africans, huh? No regard for who we are. No regard for our ancestry. No regard for themselves being a foreigner on our land. They just like, yo, man, nah, we gonna classify all these Indians as Africans because we can in our records. Let's continue. Indian natives to Latin America, little value because we're not slaves. Most oppressed group, 55.8%. This page 118 of my book. Reference points. And so I'll provide more charts. Yo, salute Chief Taregua. Castas de Raza by Chief Taregua Taino Ka. Right? Much appreciation to the Fauna Chiefs. Much appreciation to Chief Taregua. Much appreciation to Borican, to the Tainos, Taino Arawak Indians. Much appreciation to our American people. You already know. Yo. Castas de Raza. That's caste by race. Caste of race. This is a system that the Spanish and the Portuguese developed. It really started in Europe with the Moors. No Moor is going to tell you about the caste system. Ask a Moor to tell you about the caste system. That's why they want to fake say black is dead in law. That's the only thing they can fucking tell you. They can't tell you about the caste system, no? And all the variations. I just went through a whole list of variations, and that's not even a whole list right there. It gets more wicked than that. Look. Indio, feminine, India, a person who is a native of or indigenous to Mesoamerica. That's a Mesoamerican terminology when the Spanish and the Portuguese arrived here. Let me highlight that for y'all. Next to that, beneath that, you got the Negro, feminine, is a negra, a person of African slave descent. Woo! But once again, the Peninsulares, they had their Moors, their Moras. A Mora is a female Moor, right? They had their Moras in which, they were breeding with them. You understand? They've been breeding with them. You understand? Yo, history is real filthy. Mestizos, which had one mestizo parent and one Spanish parent. Goddamn. One Spanish and one Indian parent, man, come on. Yo, they was engaged in identity theft back then too. Don't get it confused. They was engaged in identity theft back then. Yo, in the same book, I'll show y'all a reference to those Asian slaves, the Negritos, the people from Southeast Asia, China, Mongoloids included, because, Asia, they got their own slave system network going on over there. Just like they got it in Persia, aka the Arab countries and all of that, all the way to Africa. They've been doing this, y'all. They've been doing this. This is a summarized list here. Summarized list. De Español e Indio equals a mestizo. De Español con mestizo, castizo. De castizo con Español, Español. De Indio con negro, Zambo. De negro con Zambo, Zambo Prieto. De Español con negro, mulato. De mulato con Español, Morisco. De Español con Morisco, albino. De albino con Español, Sota Atras, or Sota Patras. Like, come on, man. They got a whole goddamn list right here. They broke down it all. They even call motherfuckers cholos and coyotes out this motherfucker. This is the Spanish caste system here. Yo, I'm going into too much detail right now. going into a lot of detail. All of this must be detailed. Yeah. Let me just jump into this. All right, more land. If you want to get a copy of the book, send me a message. Send me a message. Just reach out, man. It's available. I got you, man. Like, you get the whole. If you want the paperback or you want the PDF, right here, I'm showing you the PDF. All right. Send me a message. tomahawktony.csio@gmail.com. I'll put that in the chat right now. Send me a message and we can make it happen. All right. Appreciate your presence. Appreciate your interest as well. You already know. It's available though. All right. Now, let's get into this work because, I can go on and on and on, I got history for days that's relevant to right now. They say history repeats. Do you want to know how history can repeat? History repeats, so they say. Well, if the foreigner said the word perpetual, that means ongoing, continuous, right? Perpetual, to perpetuate, to continue, to progress with. And we're talking about investment in an active invasion. History repeats itself. Nah. This shit is perpetual because they have prevented us from knowing what the fuck is going on against us. See, our ancestors knew. That's why there were so many wars throughout the whole 1800s. Simultaneously, they was converting our American nation's peoples into Christians. Many Indians didn't want to be Christians. That's why to this day, we got so many Indians that refuse to be Christian right now, refuse to be Muslim right now, refuse to be Hebrew right now, refuse to be anything goddamn foreign right now. This is ongoing. But yet still, we got our people that have been indoctrinated, that have been deceived, manipulated into accepting that foreign propaganda in regards to identity, heritage, traditions, value, etc. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let me just run y'all this clip real quick, because now we're about to tie it in to the purpose of this. Las Castas, foreign deception, hatred, and invasion. Let me show y'all this shit real quick. So I got two videos here. Both of them are 6 minutes long, all right? Run the first one. Here we go.
I guess now let's talk a bit more about your undercover work and your work with white supremacists. You were interviewed in the for Brennan, and I read that interview about your experience seeing white supremacist groups recruit non-white people, particularly. The focus was Latino white supremacists, because right now, Enrique Tarrio of the Proud Boys was a Cuban American. Nick Fuentes is an open Nazi. Even the neo-Nazi shooter in Texas was of Hispanic descent, and I think that a lot of people feel that that's an incompatible perspective, but
right, inconsistency.
Right, but in fact, it's clearly a concerted effort by the groups in order to launder their agenda. Can you talk a bit about that?
Sure, and I think it's really important to recognize, as they do, that race is a social construct, and who is considered white can vary over time. And particularly with Hispanics, a lot of the white supremacist ideology suggests that it's an ancestry in Western Europe that makes you white. And so many Hispanics have ancestral connections back to Spain. So if somebody had a Spanish surname, they could just say, "Oh, I'm not Latin American.
Right.
My ancestry traces back to Spain, which is in Europe, which makes me white." And there really wasn't a lot of investigation. If somebody claimed that, okay, you're in. And obviously, as white supremacy and far right militancy merge, there are far right governments all over the the world, and there are ethno-nationalist groups all over the world that have different races and are focusing on a different ethnicity that are like-minded with white supremacists, so tend to work in concert with them. But and also human nature is just odd. Sometimes people identify with a group that outwardly hates them, and because race is a social construct, sometimes it's just trying to associate with power. So if white people are the group in power in a particular country, and I'm not white, I might want to assist them just for the short-term protection that gives me, hoping that things will change before the race war starts that they're trying to start. So there have always been people with Jewish backgrounds, people with multiracial backgrounds who've been part of these movements.
Yeah, and I think people think of the Chappelle skit of Clayton Bigsby, right, of the black white supremacist, but it really is obviously more complex than that. Would you say it's this desire to be close to a sense of power that draws from their end people into it? I mean, based on your undercover work, what did you see was really the hook for non-white people to be associated with something like this?
Well, really the hook for all of them, for the groups that I was infiltrating, the part of the white supremacist movement that was openly participating in criminality and violence, a lot of them were just criminals.
Right.
And, there aren't too many, if you try to join some local social club and tell them about your love of bomb making, you're probably not going to be very popular. But if you find this group, you'll be very popular, and they'll let you, help you expand your interest in bomb making. So, there were a lot of people who really weren't that interested in reading Mein Kampf, but were interested in committing violence, and that's what attracted them to the movement. So, like any other group, you wouldn't expect some 19 or 20-year-old Marine to understand the geopolitics of whatever invasion or police action that they're involved in. They're more mission-oriented, and if when one of my cases, tracing who were engaging in illegal weapons trafficking, they took me to Asian arms dealers, and they wouldn't say, "Oh, well, that violates my ideological goals to actively engage with other racial groups." That's not how it works. They have guns. We want guns. We're going to get them.
Right. I mean, and how does this recruitment effort fit into broader, the branding of these groups? Because what's the group that advertised itself as a drinking club? Is it? It's not the Is it the Proud Boys?
Oh, right, the Proud Boys.
It's the Proud Boys. Yeah.
Right, and a lot of groups, particularly the far right militias, try to have a more palatable public positioning. So they'll claim not to be white supremacists, and the Proud Boys were very much practiced in that.
Yo, that's the first 6 minutes right there. I got the second part. The total video is 12 minutes long. I just dropped the link in the chat. I'm going to drop it again. I can keep going. We're about to go into some shit. This shit about to get real filthy. All right. I will invite you to share your experiences with these foreigners, or just your thoughts. If you have any thoughts on this subject matter here, what you have experienced, if you have any questions, feel free to hit the link. Let me drop it again. This one can be active and present. Mods, if you're present, feel free to repost the link as well. I want to hear from you all, because I done seen this. And now I just want to put this on the table, right? So I've already communicated my background, my experience in my youth, right? I'm 40 now, right? So, in my youth, teenager, I had Latino / Hispanic friends, associates, whatever you want to call them, right? Yo. Also had friends that were right here from mainland North America. They are of our American nation's descent people and all of that. Yo, D, Halido, appreciate your presence. Thank you for joining. So I had friends from throughout the Americas. I've had friends that were, descendants of foreigners. I used to be in the streets active doing what I used to do and all of that, right? Yo, I was introduced to Colombians by my peoples. That was dealing with cocaine, right? What they call white girl. They call it girl. Yo, dealing with heroin. They call it boy, right? Also known as ones and twos. You understand? I was introduced to that back east in my youth. I was born into certain networks and all of that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm not about to go in no further detail about nothing, but let me tell you though, the Spanish networks that was present back then, they're more heavy today, in my opinion, than what they were back then. I lived in LA for 10 years. I told y'all that already. I lived in LA for 10 years. I was cool with Spanish descent gangs that was beefing. I'm talking about actual gunplay, warfare, networks, and all types of crazy shit going on when I was out there in LA. I'm not from LA, but I'm being formally introduced to the business because I'm familiar with the lifestyle. I'm familiar with the culture of that type of business. Yo, where I'm at right now, coming out of my mid-30s into my early 40s. Once again, y'all, I've been a business owner. I've been self-employed since my late 20s. I was like 26, 27 when I set up my first business and all of that. Nobody taught me how to do the shit that I do, where I do it today. Nobody taught me. It's my appreciation for people. The great spirit of my ancestors, they're the ones that guided me, etc. My appreciation for my American people that reinforced me to being who I am today and all of that. So, yo, I'm saying all that to say this, man. I'm not saying all these, European descent people, all these foreigners, they all wicked and this, that, and the other. I'm just going to put it like this. They have an obligation and duty to their nation before they have to us and our nations. What's different between us and them is the fact that, they got people that reinforce where they come from. Like you just heard in this past video here, the quote-unquote white supremacists, because I don't even acknowledge that it's not even white supremacy to me. Like, how the fuck are you white supremacy when y'all motherfuckers is descendants of goddamn exiles? How the fuck are you supreme when you were exiled from your country of origin? Motherfucker, don't you need to be putting in work where you come from? You were a fucking colonist, period. I can go further and call them a fucking coward. You abandoned duty where you come from. You a coward for that shit. We are still here on our land, and we are fucking actively engaged against foreign occupancy based on limited fucking information in regards to everything that happened to us. Villages burned, villages flooded, towns, cities, etc. Innocent people killed, women and children. Innocent people being fucking kidnapped and sold as fucking fake-ass African slaves. That happened right here against our American nations while our people's at war with all of y'all foreign motherfuckers. That's the goddamn truth that I know. But I didn't go to school to learn it, though. Nah. I traveled across the country. I chopped it up with my people. And listen to my people tell me the motherfucking truth about what the fuck happened everywhere across this country of ours, man. This shit is warfare. Nobody can tell me otherwise. This shit is warfare. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Prove me wrong. This is an open invite. Prove me the fuck wrong, man. Prove me wrong. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm delusional. Tell me I'm worse than all these goddamn Pan-Africans that got all types of fucked up criminal wild charges. Man, shit. I call robbery and drug charges. Because that's what the fuck I really used to fucking do. And to be honest with you, I'm grateful them the only charges I caught. To be honest with you. Because I used to get super busy on some whole other shit. And yo, that's just private though. That's just private. Yo, I value our American lives more than the fucking foreign life. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because that's how busy I used to really fucking get. And where I'm at right now, yo, I done solidified the reason for me being a wild Indian that I was and the wild Indian that I remain to be today. I still got the same fucking spirit. That spirit's forever with me. I inherited it. You understand what I'm saying? Let's continue though. Y'all ready to get into part 2? Let me drop the link again. Before I drop part 2, I'm dropping the link again. Yo, does anyone want to share their thoughts, questions, experiences before we get into part 2? Because, yo, I'm about to get to some articles real quick. We an hour and 6 minutes into this situation here today. Like I said, y'all, I'm not trying to occupy your time. You know what I mean? Appreciate your time and your presence, of course. Appreciate your attention. I appreciate you. Honor to the great spirit. Honor to our ancestors. Honor to our American nations, territories, descendants, everything. Honor to us, period. You know what I mean? Drop the link right there. Feel free to click it. Understand, y'all might be active right now. You're unable to tap in. But for those of you that are able to tap in, you're more than welcome to tap in. Go to part 2.
And called themselves instead Western chauvinists, which is kind of just a semantic trick, right? They're talking about the supremacy of Western Europe, which is white. Obviously they could point to individual members who might not fit the public perception of who is white, but their activity was hand in glove with other white supremacist groups when they were committing crimes. So it was a distinction without a difference. And there have always been groups like that. And, particularly as the far right movement has received more public attention and is trying to expand its reach, one of the popular T-shirts is Pinochet did nothing wrong, embracing South American fascism and ethno-nationalism that helps them find partners in their efforts to move their agenda forward.
I mean, and it fits very nicely, unfortunately, with the global fascism effort that we're seeing, whether it be Bolsonaro in Brazil, whether it be Erdogan in Turkey, whether it be what's the guy of Hungary? Orban in Hungary. There is a message discipline, but with those governments, and you'll hear the same. You heard the same stuff that Trump was saying coming out of Bolsonaro's mouth, essentially, and Tucker Carlson's going to Hungary to do these interviews, and the internationalism is also a part of, I would imagine, the strategy of this.
Exactly, and always has been, right? If you go back to the original Nazis, and it always frustrates me when you hear FBI management talk about white supremacy as domestic violent extremism, because it's a domestic ideology. We didn't invent Nazis.
Yeah,
right? It's always been an international ideology and international in action as well. And the original Nazi Germany was allied with the Axis power, which included Japan, and had positive relationships with some Arab countries. So it's a misinterpretation of both history and their ideology that would make somebody believe that this is a problem that is domestic in nature. It only occurs in the United States. I mean, it's fascinating when I mentioned the base cases. One of the individuals arrested was a Canadian military deserter who had come across the border to participate in the plot, and an FBI official identified him as an example of international domestic terrorism, which
right.
kind of shows how it's a very confused lexicon.
Yeah, it should be contradictory, but it's just like, I mean, what? Lastly, here, you talked about in your interview how this effort to brand themselves and have non-white people in their ranks. This is a part of their, I think, public-facing brand, but also a way for them to skirt under some classifications made by federal law enforcement when it comes to domestic terrorism and white supremacist violence. Can you flesh that out a little bit for our listeners?
Sure. And just quickly, as the Latino population of the United States grows, the distribution of power will change, and who will be considered white will expand. And of course, there are already many ethnicity or Hispanic is an ethnicity, not a race, and there are white Hispanics and black Hispanics and Asian Hispanics. But who the movement considers white will expand as well to incorporate them, because they need numbers and they need supporters. So they will recruit in communities that are achieving more equity in the society. Because I think the law enforcement agencies still misunderstand how the ideology works in practice with the white supremacists, the violent white supremacists and far-right militants. It's easy for them to mistake what is happening and overlook somebody because they don't fit their idea of what these groups do rather than the reality of what they do.
Mike German, fellow with the Brenner Center for Justice's Liberty and National Security Program. You can pick up his book, Disrupt, Discredit, and Divide: How the New FBI Damages Democracy, and be on the lookout for his next book coming next year. Thanks so much, Mike, for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Sure thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you heard it. Yeah. Them Latinos, quote unquote, Hispanics, quote unquote, mixed within their population is white supremacists, quote unquote. White, quote unquote, supremacists, quote unquote. Understand why I put the quotes on the name. For one thing, they're not, quote unquote, white. They're not. They're pale skins. They are foreigners of European ancestry and descent, and they are recruiting each other. They are working together. Once again, yeah, I'm not saying that they're all wicked and evil. I'm not saying that. However, what I am saying is we have reinforced data, active information, present 2023 information that the people that support that Nazi shit, which is eugenic in origin. The predecessor of a Nazi is eugenics. Eugenics had an influence. Run the dates back. I'm about to do a whole presentation dedicated to explaining all of that If necessary, I can do it. If necessary, I will do it. I would like to see all the YouTubers that call themselves scholars that claim to be for the people. I would like for them to present that research to keep their audience informed and updated on our American nation's descendants' realities out here, because we got all these breeds of foreigners right here. Everyone that don't give a fuck about us, they present amongst us right now. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Yeah, I work with so many people week after week, month after month, year after year. I'm working on creating organizations, establishing, founding organizations, private organizations, especially. Intentionally, they will be private, right? I'm taking time to study how to do it. Now I know how to do it. I'm about to be super fucking busy. Yo, I'm all about the investment into our American people, furthering the work of our ancestors, furthering the work of the great chiefs. Let me run back my new intro.
Abanki Palami, Igbi, Atak, Intikba, Atak Shanspo, Maliki Okla, Okcha, Abahanta, Chatayakni, Anli, Yupali, Iskifa Nishkin, Oglush Enla, Abenili, Chata Atak Iskafushi. Almighty Creator, ancestors, our American people, awake. This is divine, sacred Chata land. Be faithful, be exalted. Foreign nations, colonists. You are in the eye of the tomahawk.
My life is not my own. It's not my own. My presence anywhere, YouTube, physical, spiritual, virtual, meta, blah, 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 blah. Hey, yo, check it out, right? Hey, check it. I have purpose within my existence. I have purpose within my existence. There's purpose for my presence. And how I see it for myself, I'm here to reinforce my people, to reinforce, to be simply a force of the great spirit and our ancestors collectively. Collectively. I ain't with that cloud chasing circus clown monkey shit. Yo, D, appreciate you. You appreciate it. This is what it is. We have work to do. I'm going to do the work that I know I can do. I will continue studying to do more work, to produce more results. I'm evolving from working with individuals as an individual to working with an actual and multiple organizations, so that now we're able to reach more multitudes of our people throughout our territories. I'm not chasing no fucking bag. I'm not. Let me show y'all some articles now. We're going to do a full screen. Show you some articles now. See this? We drop the link in the chat. And Africans be like, what's your sources? What's your sources? Motherfucker, I'm a sorcerer. Stop playing with me. I'm a sorcerer. Here you go. Here you go. East Los Angeles gang member who led firebombing of, I'm going to add the words, reclassified. We don't know them people's ancestry, their heritage, their bloodlines. We don't know. But what it says there is an quote unquote African American resident is sentenced to 16 years in federal prison for firebombing them. Oh, let me zoom in. Let's pull this up all the way. I need y'all to see this. A senior member of the Big Hazard Street gang was sentenced today to 192 months in federal prison for orchestrating and executing the nighttime firebombing of quote-unquote African-American families at the Ramona Gardens housing development in Boyle Heights in 2014 in order to force the residents out of their homes. Let me highlight that for y'all. Orchestrating and executing the nighttime firebombing of quote-unquote African-American families at the Ramona Gardens housing development in Boyle Heights in 2014 in order to force the residents out of their homes. Now, who did this? We got Carlos Hernandez, 36, aka Ryder or Creeper, was sentenced by the Honorable U.S. District Judge Christina A. Snyder. Hey, man, can we send her some flowers? Can we do some shit like that for her? Christina, salute to Christina, the Honorable U.S. District Judge, federal judge right there. Salute. Hey, can we get some Chata, some Chickasaw, some Shawnee, some Shoshone, some Piscataway, some Seneca? Can we get some man, hold on, who else we got, man? Can we get some Chattahoochee? Can we get some Kaskaskia, some Peoria? Can we get some Karankawa, some Atacapas? Can we get some Indians as federal judges? Pretty goddamn please. Can we get them, please? I think we need them on our land. I think we need them. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I think we need them. I mean, because is Christina A. Snyder's doing this by herself, and that Snyder, that's representing, sound like she a whole European. I mean, I think we should reinforce the Europeans that are our allies with our people. I mean, instead of our youth wanting to be rappers and drug dealers and gang members and gang prostitutes and gang drug addicts and gang criminals and shit like that, I'm thinking, this is the opportunity that we got right here, where not only can our youth can live, but guess what? Our youth are living an honorable life. That's what I'm thinking about. I didn't have that type of, there was nobody in my ears in my youth saying no shit like that. I didn't have nobody in my youth saying no shit like that. What I'm saying to y'all right now, I ain't nobody in my youth saying no shit like that. I told the youth, now it's like, maybe X amount of days, X amount of months, X amount of years, I speak to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to mothers and fathers. I talk to adults. You feel me? That's who I speak to. And I encourage them, the mothers, the fathers, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the uncles and aunts, etc. I encourage them to get busy. Let's continue this article, though. Judge Snyder explained that her sentence was intended, pardon me. Judge Snyder explained that her sentence was intended to send a message to the community that hate crimes will not be tolerated. All right, so when you see this African American, I just need you to rephrase that to American Indian. Why? Because this is happening on our land. See, I'm one of those guys to read between the lines. You feel me? It's been hate crimes against American Indians. I showed y'all last week the goddamn Indian scalping that. I showed y'all that shit last week. Hate crimes will not be tolerated, and that this was not a time for any court to tolerate hate crimes. Judge Snyder said this was not a time for any court to tolerate hate crimes. Continuing, Hernandez pleaded guilty in April 2019. Whoa, that was just 4 years ago. To 5 felony counts, conspiracy to violate civil rights. Whoa, what civil rights? Was the Indian civil rights after 1968, was it? Was it that civil rights? Which civil rights was violated? Huh? Which one? Yo, where the fuck is Al Sharpton at on this one? Did anybody, tell me in the chat. Press 1 if you heard Al Sharpton, Malik Shabazz, or Benjamin Crump, any of them s'mores. Tell me if any of them s'mores promoted any of this information back in 2019. I might have missed it if they did. Please let me know. Continuing. Violate civil rights, violent crime in aid of racketeering, criminal interference with fair housing rights, use of fire in the commission of a federal felony, and carrying a firearm in the commission of a violent crime. Are you kidding me? Yo, this is just one family here, quote unquote family. I hate the term family, y'all. I hate it. Family means servants of a household. Yo, I say kin. I'd rather say kin. I'd rather say trust. I'd like to encourage for our American people to establish their trust in the nature. But that's another conversation right there. I'm not going to get into all of that right now. I'm not going to do it. Can't do it. This offended plan coordinated and led these racially motivated attacks that targeted vulnerable families. Do you see this language here? Targeted vulnerable families. Didn't we just hear that quote unquote white supremacists have been recruiting these Hispanic? Before it was called Hispanic, it was called Hispano Arabs. I can show y'all that book. I can run it back for y'all if you like. Put a one in the chat if you want me to run back that book. I'll show you the text. Yo, the Moors are Hispano Arabs. Remember, the Moors say they invaded Spain. They invaded Europe. And then they became Moriscos. Man, this shit's so filthy. Yo, this is why they don't like me, man. So I'm going to tell the truth. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me, the Great Spirit, my ancestors, and my people. D put a one in the chat. Is D by herself? Is D by themselves? Who else wants me to show that text? I can show you the text. Samuel P. Scott. I got it on deck. I can pull it up. It's a whole X file. Hold on. What you said here? Hold on. Sharon Walker. She said, I speak to many of young mothers and fathers about our children feeling and thinking they have no purpose or value. Guess what? The parents have a stupid, dumb look on their faces. I just shake my damn head. Y'all want me? Y'all pressing one. Oh my god. Okay, all right, fuck it. I'm about to do it then. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment. Give me a moment while I pull up this text. God damn, y'all want me to do it. I'm gonna show it to you. Don't be mad at me for showing it to you, right? Don't be mad at me. Yo, motherfuckers be wanting to support the Moors and shit. You don't even know the Moors they supporting. Like, you don't even know. Like, everybody claiming black. The motherfuckers is Moors for real, man. I'm telling you, man. All the leadership. Hey, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. I ain't lying to you at all. Hold on. Where my joints at, man? Hold on. Here we go. Hold up. Man, I got too many directories, man. I'm about to pull up the PDF for y'all. Y'all can see this too. If I don't pull it up here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up the actual goddamn. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna drop the link because the Moors be like, oh, you know about Samuel P. Scott. All right, so the name of the book is History of the Moorish Empire. And then I'm going to put in the suffix of Samuel P. Scott. I'm running the search for that. I see it live. I'm running the search for it. Bomb. Now I'm going to add a suffix of archive.org. Right there, archive.org. Okay. Now we about to get into it. You said y'all put the 1 in the chat. All right, bet we about to do it. Hope y'all ready. Hispano Arabs, y'all about to see it right here. Remember, title of the book here. Let me drop the link in the chat. Title of the book: History of the Moorish Empire in Europe. See it? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat right here. Here you go. Got it. Next, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run a search in this one for Hispano. Run it. Run it. Page 28. You see that? His page 28. Page 17. Hispano Arab, page 17. Here we go. Yo, y'all ready? Are y'all ready? This book get filthy right here. I'm doing big for y'all. I want y'all to see this. Nah, I need y'all to see this. The Moors is Hispano Arabs. Why they fucking around? Why they talking shit? Look. You see this right here? Look. Right there. See where it's highlighted at? It says, there were potent factors in the destruction of medieval Muslim civilization wherever established, and especially is this true of the Hispano-Arab. So the Muslim and the Hispano-Arab, they're the same. Domination, the most advanced, if not the most despotic of them all. The temperament of the Arab, impetuous, fiery, vindictive, though admirably fitted for conquest, was deficient in those qualities of broad statesmanship and impartial discrimination, vitally essential to the security and maintenance of government. I'm gonna drop this page in the chat too. Hey, yo, that's why I don't debate, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I know who you is. You don't want to debate with me, man. You don't want to fucking play with me, man. Know your bloodlines before you invite me to shit. Then on top of that, hey, yo, you owe me just for being here talking dumb shit. Yo, I don't do circus clown monkey shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do circus clown monkey shit. I don't do it. And I will body you. That's body work right there. Is this not body work? Put fire emojis in the chat if that's body work. Let them know that right there, that destroys anybody wanting to claim to be a goddamn Moor. That's just one factor right there. You don't see nothing about an American Indian. You don't see nothing about none of us over here. You don't see this. This is, man, hold on. Let me show you. Yo, I think we dealing with like volume 1 or 2 right now. Because I read all the volumes. I read all these volumes, yo. I believe we dealing with volume 1. Let me go back to the first. Let me go to the first page real quick. Go to the first page. Let's see what volume is we looking at here. What volume are we dealing with? Hold up. It won't fuck around. You don't want with me, huh? See? You want with me, huh? See? You want wagwan. You round with me? See? Salute saya. Boom. In 3 volumes, volume 1. In volume 1, I just bodied them. In volume 1, I was motherfucker. Stop playing with me, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Man, Hispano Arabs, man. Let's run that back. Run it. You see it right there. This is volume 1 in 3 volumes. I'm in volume 1 right now. I ain't even go through the other 2 volumes yet. Man, I did this shit. Why these niggas is playing? Weird ass Sting style away niggas, weird ass niggas, man, goddamn Carimio ass niggas, and whoever the fuck else that came after them. Want to make a name on YouTube, begging for cash app, desperate as fuck, panhandling digitally and shit like that. Make the fuck out of here. Man, you ain't produced nothing in all these goddamn years, man. No service, no work. Your name is known for what exactly, huh? No organization of the people to get real fucking work done to secure themselves. I'm about the security reinforcement of my American people. What the fuck did they secure? The bag for themselves? The bag for themselves? Huh? Flame that shit up. Put fire on that shit. I ain't scamped nobody. I ain't caused harm to nobody. Meanwhile, my people's caused harm too. Too many of my people been caused harm too by these fucking cowards, these monkeys, these foreign black operative motherfuckers, man. That I can tell you that truth. You understand? All right, let's go back. Let's go. Let's run it forward again. Hold on. Let's run it. Let's run it. Where is it right there? What is it? What is it? Let's zoom in again. You want to zoom in again? Hey, y'all want to zoom in again? Y'all want to zoom in? Y'all want to see it? You want to see it big? I got you. Look, 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 look. A Moor is also a Muslim. They're also a Muslim. They are also a Turk. They're also a Hindu. They're also Hispanic. You see the name right there. They are the fucking, they are the predecessors of the fucking Nazis, man. And they are the reason for the pale skin Nazis. How about that shit? That's the exclusive shit I'm telling y'all right now. Today, they're the reason for those pale skins wanting to hate us in our land. Do you know why? Put a one in the chat if you want to know why. Put a one in the chat if you want to know why. I'll tell you why. And I'll show you why at the same goddamn time. This book right here tells you why. Hey, yo, by the way, I'm not done with the articles I got to show y'all. I'm not done with these articles I got to show y'all. Let me just read this shit again real quick. They were potent factors in the destruction of medieval Muslim civilization, Muslim, Moorish, etc. Muslims and Moors, Muslim, Mohammedan, Islamic, whatever. That shit is all Moorish. Don't never get it twisted. Keep yourself untwisted. Don't let them deceive you. Don't let them deceive you. Like, oh, we are the world. We are all the indigenous people of the world. Blah, 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 blah. Man, yo, hold on, man. You praise a fucking, man. You worship a fucking pedophile, nigga. Nigga, how? How, motherfucker? How? That shit goes against my entire existence. Fuck is you talking about? Huh, nigga? Motherfucker, yo, you sold your old people in the name of Islam, nigga. What? And now you over here in America and you trying to push this foreign indoctrination on Americans? Man, get the fuck all the way out of here. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I will spaz all the way up. Let's continue. And especially it is true of the Hispano-Arab denomination. The most advanced, if not most despotic of them all. The temperament of the Arab, impetuous, fiery, vindictive, though admirably fitted for conquest. Whoa, that means conquering. That means conquering, conquest. Yo, I can show you some other texts. I can show it in past presentations. I can show it to you again if you want it. But anyway, yeah, let's continue. Though admirably fitted for conquest, was deficient in those qualities of broad statesmanship, that mean politics, and impartial discrimination, vitally essential to the security and maintenance of government. What? They was deficient in those qualities of politics. Do you see what the fuck is going on with politics throughout all these major cities in North America right now? Do you see how the politics is all the way fucked up, destroyed? What's the word they use right here? Hold on. Let's run that shit real quick. Fiery. Hold on. My bad. Clicking pages. My bad. Oh, man. Fucking up the pages. Here we go. Going back to the page. Yo. Oh, shit. It won't let me. My bad. I'm double tapping on the page. My bad. See, I'm trying to highlight the word. Right there. You see destruction? You see it? Destruction. You see it? That's associated to the Moors, the Spano Arabs. Are you serious? Yo. Why people playing out here, man? Trying to sell packages and get views for what? What are you getting views for? Deceiving the people? You getting views for deceiving the people, huh? You trying to influence the people and subjugating their daughters and sons. Our natural American women, huh? Our natural American women are not to be subjugated. Never get that shit twisted. They are not to be subjugated. Yo, this is not your fucking land of origin. You don't come from here. That Al-Marak bullshit. Yo, you are not from here. Period. You are not from here. You have no place as a politician. And I'm talking about all the Hispano Arabs. Once again, this is a Ladino. The Moors are Ladinos. They are Hispano Arabs as well. It don't matter what they look like. It do not matter what they look like. People do not get it fucked up. Do not get it twisted. Yo, they sabotaged the entire European bloodline. And this is why the Europeans subjugated them for what they did against the European, quote unquote, pale skins. This is why. This is why they was like, nah, we got to purify our bloodline. Nazi era Germany. They like, yo, we going to kill all of them. This is why. This is why. Impetuous, fiery, vindictive, though admirably fitted for conquest. They was good with fucking conquering some shit because they was brutal. These books right here, these 3 volumes detail how brutal they were. Man, hold on. I'm about to get into it. Fuck it. I'm about to do it again. Why not? I'm about to do it again. Did it some years ago. They ain't want to believe me then, yo. You know what I mean? They ain't want to believe me. They thought talking about Tony was just bugging. They thought talking about Tony was crazy. But now, fast forward, look what it looked like in 2023, 2024. Oh, this shit all the way fucked up right now, man. Shit. Yo, the Moors been had goddamn trannies, man. You know what a tranny is? A fucking eunuch. Ben showed y'all the definition of a eunuch. I've been showed y'all the definition of a catamite. This why motherfuckers don't fuck with me. I'll show y'all the truth. I'll show y'all some more. Give me a moment. Let me fire this as a backhoe real quick. Honor to the great spirit, honor to the ancestors, honor to our American nations at all times, man. Fucking 100 plus down here in Georgia out this motherfucker. Yeah, we going fucking smash on some shit today. Cause I don't appreciate this shit. Yo, I don't appreciate knowing that my people's being violated. I don't appreciate that shit. I don't care. Yo. Man. Wait till, yo. Man, hey, watch y'all. Watch y'all. In a minute, I'm gonna have people hired to be on my motherfucking channels. You understand? Yo, it's about to be new Tomahawk Tony channels. And I'm only going to be featured on my own shit. That's what I'm about to do for y'all. I'm about to be featured on my own shit. That's what's about to happen. I'm about to invest in me being featured on my own shit. How about that? You know what I'm saying? What niggas want to play? I'm going to be featured on my own shit. I'm going to pay people. You understand? So, like, yeah. Yeah, man. Like, yo, I done studied this business shit. I done studied this commercial shit. I done studied so I can do what the fuck I want to do. You understand? And I can make sure everybody that won't participate, they will be properly compensated, heavily compensated. What's your day rate? $500 a day? Shit, you want to make $500 a day? You want to make a stat? You want to make 15? What you want? What you want to do today? You feel me? Shit, what your skills is? You good with speaking? You speak better than me? I spaz too much. Apparently, I spaz too much. I got a whole goddamn wild energy with me. My spirit too wild for this YouTube shit. It's too wild. So you know what? I'm gonna hire people. That's coming soon, y'all. I'm just giving y'all perspective on what's going to happen. You understand? Man, let's go on, man. Yo, I ran a search for Hispano. Look. Uh-oh. Hold on. Shit. This shit ain't let me try. Oh, okay, here we go. I gotta press that right there. Look at these Moors. Look. You see that shit? Al-Maghrib. You see that shit on the screen? Man, hold on, man. Let me do this shit big. I need y'all to see this shit big. Stop playing. Hold on. Nah, let me show y'all this shit. This is what happened in Spain, y'all. The Moors cannot answer them questions, can they? And these are the baby Moors, by the way. These are the motherfuckers that want to be Moors. They're not even bloodline Moors. Man, yo, you're not even a bloodline Moor, yo. Stop playing, man. Why you want to be some shit you really not, yo? Like, you gonna put an L in your name? You gonna change your whole fucking name? You gonna get a whole fucking comedic fake ass name? Yo, Kemet been dead for like centuries out this motherfucker. Like, Kemet don't even exist for real. Like, go to Egypt. They don't even call that shit no fucking Kemet over there, man. Stop fucking playing with me, man. Yo, look. From Syria, Egypt, Arabia, Palestine, Al-Maghrib, in Persia, military adventurers, soldiers of fortune. That means mercenary, desperate fanatics. Oh, what? What they say? Desperate fanatics, half-naked savages from Mauritania, the proud and ferocious tribesmen of the desert, astonish the inhabitants in cities of Andalusia? What? With their multitudes. That means they invaded their territories. Brandon Rogers, appreciate your presence. The Moors invaded their territories. Run that back again. Half-naked, hold on. Stop it. This is what we dealing with over here right now. Right here in North America, through our American nation's territories, our American nation's descendants is dealing with this shit right here. From Syria, Egypt, Arabia, Palestine, Al-Maghrib, and Persia, military adventurers, soldiers of fortune, desperate fanatics, half-naked savages from Mauritania, the proud and ferocious tribesmen of the desert, astonished the inhabitants of the city of Andalusia with their multitudes. Their tumultuous and unintelligible cries and their fierce enthusiasm, the entire force of the Hispano-Arab army. Are you listening? Do you understand what happened here? What's going on here? I'm going to take you from the 12th to 14th century to where we are today. Because all of them is present right here, right now. And I got text to support everything I'm saying to you. Damn. Will Sonetta ever have somebody on his goddamn show that knows what the fuck I'm talking about right now? Or is there going to be some random ass nigga that's trying to claim Indian? Meanwhile, he got a whole background and got that more scientific fucking circus clown monkey shit. Some Hebrew circus clown monkey shit. You mean to tell me they going to go on Sonetta and fake fucking tell you what I'm showing you right now? Going to break it down for the black folks? That's what I'm saying. what I present to you all, this is for the Indian. Because nobody done showed us this right here that I'm showing you today. I done shown this shit before. I done spent hours. Previously, I showed other crazy texts. Text was wild. Same book. Yo, go to my channel. Go to Tom Old Tony channel. You'll see, History of the Moors. You'll see I Ben did a video on this shit. It was like 5 years ago or some shit. I can't remember the date on that motherfucker. Look, the entire force of the Hispano-Arab army. Okay. I'm going to pause right there real quick. Now let's go back to these articles real quick. Hispano-Arab army is what we're focused on right now. Looky here. Let me drop this link in the chat real quick. But drop all these links. Drop all these links. It's so you all y'all that's present, all y'all that appreciate the quality, you all can get it. All right, next. Drop this link right here. Yo, look, the racist LA City Council tape was a surprise to this Black Angelino. Black Angelino. Yo, for the fact that, we got people in Los Angeles that are being improperly classified as black. They ain't black, yo. Man, when I was in LA, I spoke to mothers that was bloods. They grew up in the hoods. They migrated during the period of the Indian Relocation Acts, man. They was brought to LA. They was born there, and they whole hood get bloody. They whole hood get crippy. You know what I'm saying? Shit flagged up. All of that type shit, right? Hood shit, right? Yo, but meanwhile, your mother and your father, they came there as Indians, though. They was Indians. All of them Indians came from the South. All of them Indians came from Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, etc. All of them. All of them. Man, talk to the people, man. Before there was the Bloods and the Crips, man, there was Chatas, there was Chickasaws, Karen Kawas, and all types of Indians, man. They went to go build LA. Man, get into that genealogy work, man. I don't do genealogy no more, but let me tell you something, man. Chop it up with the people. I done assisted enough people so they can know who and what they peoples is. I've encouraged the unification of people within your own bloodlines, and it's just real fucked up, man. Right? You know what's fucked up? We got your own kin that embrace colonization. That's what's fucked up. A black motherfucker can't say that, can they? Can a black motherfucker speak against colonization? No. No black motherfucker gonna condemn colonization. Hell no, they not. Hell no, they not. You know why they can't? Because they with the program. It's a eugenicist program. That's my word, it is. The eugenicists, man, they set us up. They set us up for failure, man. Man. Yo, I'm gonna have to upload the video. I'm gonna have to make a video so we can have a discussion about the racist LA City Council tape. Yo, did y'all hear that shit last year? I got the footage. I got the actual tape where LA City Council members, some fucking Hispano-Arab descent motherfuckers, was speaking against the quote-unquote black people of LA. And I'll make that available soon. Let's go to the next article. Oh, let me drop that in the chat too, though. My apologies. Yo, y'all can get this one. Here you go. Here you go. You can get that right there. There you go. Right there. All right. Next. Okay, you got that one. All right, you got that one. All This one right here, this shit is lengthy as fuck. But it got some good information in here. Because this shit been going on for decades, to be honest with you. This article is a throwback. Throwback article. I'm not about to get into this one because it is very detailed. And for the sake of time, because I appreciate y'all time and y'all presence, and I got work I gotta get back to shortly anyway. But let's continue. You got the link right there. Hey, take notes of all these links, y'all. Take notes of all these links. I'm dropping it. I'm dropping the links. I'm a sorcerer, y'all. Look. Latino gang members in Southern California are terrorizing and killing quote-unquote blacks. What? Okay, so I want to share this to you real quick, right? Before, you know who they was doing it to? The Indians. We are the Indians. Same motherfuckers was doing this shit against the Indians. We are them. Yo, we are the targeted people. The Moors work with them. The Moors work with them. I'm able to prove it time and time again. All right, I'm gonna say something exclusive right now, yo. This might piss some people off. How many of you are aware that within the Blood and Crip factions, right? Because those are the largest, quote unquote, black gang organizations on the fucking like North American territory, right? They're being converted to Islam. Pay attention. And they do business with the Hispanics, the other Hispano Arabs, the leadership of the quote-unquote black organizations, gangs. They work with the quote-unquote white supremacists, and they work with descendants of the fucking Hispano Arabs. I'm just going to say this one time. Prove me wrong. I'm not asking for a debate. I'm just asking, real simply, prove me wrong. It's already documented. Real shit. It's already documented. Let's go and get into this article here. Let's get into it. Acting on orders from the Mexican mafia. Let me zoom in so y'all can see this real big and clear. Acting on orders from the Mexican mafia, Latino gang members in Southern California are terrorizing and killing quote-unquote blacks. Los Angeles, California, ascending the steep steps that lead from the street to the scene of her son's murder, 47-year-old Louisa Prudhomme is charged by a Doberman pincher. Damn, but hold on, your name is what? Prudhomme? Uh-oh. Look like you got a German, French, Dutch name right there. Uh-oh. It looked like indiscriminately Moors are being attacked because simultaneously, Moors, they always infiltrated our people since they arrived there. They was sent for infiltration. I'm telling you, look at the story of Estebanico. He was used to infiltrate. The missionaries used to infiltrate. Let's continue. Fast forward just a little bit. But Prudhomme will never forget is that just past the Starling Doberman is the apartment on a hill where 6 years ago her 21-year-old son Anthony was shot in the face with a 25 caliber semi-automatic pistol, that is, while lying on a futon she had purchased for him from IKEA. Her son was shot in the face while laying on a futon in her place, obviously. Like, where would you put a futon at? Would you put it outside? Oh, okay. So on an IKEA futon, his mother, this is a Moor, like her last name is Prudhomme, right? I'm about to do a translation. Matter of fact, let's do the translation right now. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all how easy this is, right? Look. What prove home mean? Prove home. We're gonna say translation. That's what we got to do right now. Look. Go run a Google search. Like, please, Porter, I'm not trying to be insensitive to the people. I'm just saying, yo, this is just the truth and matter. Look, prove home, an honorable, upstanding man, a male member of an employment tribunal or labor court in certain French-speaking countries. Yo, this also ties into the Germans, though. It does also tie into the Germans. But generally speaking, that motherfucker is goddamn French. That shit is the home. They say home frites, home fries. I will never forget the word home because it references French fries. How about that shit? Continuing. Yo, her son was killed on a fucking IKEA futon. Anthony Prudhomme was slain by members of the Avenues, Latino, Hispano, Arab descent. Like, see when you know history and time, like you see how we can, really apply the facts of the matter. A Latino street gang, but he was not a rival gang member or a police informant or a drug dealer. Yo, he was innocent. He had nothing to do with nothing. Continue when it says they targeted him for his color of his skin. They targeted him for the color of his skin, y'all. I need our American people to be on point. That's the purpose of me getting all of this. Everything I said today is so y'all can be on point. Don't believe me? Let's continue. Look, got another article for you. Latino gang targeted quote unquote blacks. Look, right here. Let me drop this link too. This is Miami. It's not limited to LA. It's not limited to LA. Yo, these motherfuckers are targeting these foreigners, these invaders, these colonists are actively targeting our people, yo. And they've been doing this for years. Why these niggas want to be fucking circulating circus town monkey shit? Let me drop all these links. We got NPR situation, whole transcript from NPR. Here you go. Yo, New York Times situation right here. I got that for you too. Racial hate feeds a gang's wars, senseless killing. This is 2007, y'all. Do you think it stopped? Did it stop? Well, they just put it on pause. Hey, yo, check this shit. Hey, yo, a good friend of mine, her little cousin, was just killed in Chicago a few weeks ago. All right? By some Hispano Arab descent motherfuckers. How many others of our people? Are our people even aware of this type of shit going on against us? When you see them, are you alert? Hey, yo, salute the Tribe Biz, man. Yo, the Dude Wild Indian from out of Chicago, Roseland. Salute Roseland, Chicago. Salute to them Chicago Indians, man. To them Grand Illinois Nation, the Grand Iroquois Indians, man. Like all of them, they Iroquois out there, man. For real. Our people over there, they Iroquois over there, man. And yo, they was introduced to formal foreign warfare. I'm just saying what I'm saying, yo. Like, do the research, man. I shown y'all the work over the years, man. Look at it for what it really is, man. They've been invaded, man. They was introduced to all types of warfare. That's why the hood fucked up over there in so many other territories, man. Our people been introduced to abuses against each other while our youth is not being informed of what they is and who they are. Who they is, they are heirs. Who they is, they are heirs. Who they is and what they are. You are an Indian. You are from this land. Period, man. It's not a game with none of this shit, man. These black motherfuckers, they gonna tell you this shit. What's up? America's Egypt. Get the fuck out of here, man. What? Man, yo, I done studied. Yo, none of my people told me this shit was Egypt, yo. I'm gonna fuck, yo. You a whole stranger telling me some shit, Egypt, nigga. Fuck you. How about that shit? Fuck you. You lying to me, nigga. I don't trust you. Lying ass nigga. Call this shit Egypt, nigga. You a fucking op now, nigga. By default, you a op now, nigga. You understand? Nah, yo. Nah, I'm gonna let my people know the truth, man. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna let my people know the truth, man. That's it, yo. I'm gonna let my people know the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Racial hate feeds a gang wars, senseless killing. Yo, I showed y'all the Hispano Arabs is Moors. I showed y'all that. I didn't give y'all. Did I give y'all this text right here? Oh shit! I didn't give y'all this text. Here you go. This is Texas now for y'all. Hey y'all, say these links, run these links, see it for yourself. Yo, Chief Crazy Overstanding. Yeah, hey, get into this. Yo, download this PDF coming up right here. Yo, that's for you and yours. Get on point, tighten up. Strengthen your territory, man. Strengthen your territory, strengthen your community with this. Understand? That's what this is for. Understand? These motherfuckers, man. Hey, man, they trying to keep us from knowing the truth. Yo, these are symbols of they done took our American shit and reversed that shit. Aztec look like this. Aztec is American. They done took our shit and they done given it to them. The Hopi shit. Hopi is our shit. Continue. Look. They done took our shit and flipped that shit. They done distorted the energy. That's what that Nazi shit did. It distorted the spiritual energy. Man, I ain't about to get into the metaphysics right now. I ain't about to get into all of that. Not today. I ain't going, it ain't. Hey, I don't discuss certain things on YouTube, yo. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do certain things on YouTube, man. Like, nah. Yo, trust and believe. I'm thorough with the metaphysics, man. I'm thorough with the natural energies and, you know what I mean? I'm thorough with all of that, man. I'm good, yo. I'm good. But I need my people to be good. And, yo, y'all see these symbols? I need you to know what they mean. And they distort what is ours. This is a part of usurpation that I showed y'all earlier. Usurpation. This ties into that. Ties into it. That's what the Moors are used for. Man, let's go to the next Hispano-Arab reference. And once again, y'all, I'm not trying to say all Hispano-Arab descent people are enemies. What I'm telling you is, bottom line, you can't trust them. You know why you can't trust them? They not your people. That's why you can't trust them. Shit. How you gonna trust a motherfucker that's not your own people? Especially when you can't even trust your own people that don't even know that they're your own people. How you gonna trust people that you know is not your own people? Wow. These same motherfuckers that's not your own people done sabotage your own people. You see how fucked up this shit is? Can you see it? Look. Chapter 7. Foundation of the Spanish Monarchy. This is dated 718 to 757. This is a whole history book for y'all. You want to know what's up with the Moors? Then you better study them. We talk about 718 to 757. And this is not a page number neither. We on page 337 right now. Pardon me, 336 of the book. This is not a page number. This is 718 to 757. Yo, Samuel P. Scott, man, let me tell you something. Yo, Moorish master teachers wanted to speak to me some years ago. You know what I did? Asked her simply, how are you related to this American land? What's your bloodline, Moore? You call yourself an A, L, you call yourself a B, you call yourself this, you call yourself that, blah, 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 blah. All right, fine. That's what you want to call yourself? Fine, okay. How are you related to this land? Them niggas get to talking that circus clown's monkey shit. You know that circus clown's Moorish nonsense that don't equate to nothing? Where it's like, hold on, snigger, you're not about to try to fake confuse me, snigger. Like, I know my people, I know my land. Yo, I fuck with numerous other American nations' descendants, man. Like, yo, I study language. Yo, man, I got a relationship with the Great Spirit and all of that. I ain't about to tell you all of this shit anyway, Small. But bottom line, though, Small, I need you to explain to me, how are you related to this American land? And here they go with some fucking monkey shit. Always they get into some monkey shit. And so you know what I do? I hit him with this book right here, Samuel P. Scott shit. Samuel P. Scott, yo, Amore has yet to fucking refute, dispute. What Mike Tyson said, I'm irrefutable, I'm undisputable, I'm impeccable, blah, 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 blah. Hey, yo, check it. Man, this book right here, yo, smash any Small. They teachers can't fucking dispute this shit. I dealt with the fucking best of the Smalls. I did that shit in my 30s. Yo, I'm 40 prime right now. I'm 40 right now. I did this shit in my 30s. You think I give a fuck about anything, a Small or a Shebrew, wherever the fuck the monkeys want to fucking call themselves? You think I give a fuck at this point right now? Yo, the existence of my people have been on the line. Once again, y'all, I'm not here for no goddamn debate, man. I'm not, yo. I'm not going to regurgitate no monkey shirt to nobody. Not my people, yo. I'm not going to regurgitate no monkey shit to my people, yo. I'm not going to do it. People may be like, yo, Tom off, Tony cursed too much, he this, he that. And man, check this out, man. Hey, yo, they showing profane, obscene shit to our youth every motherfucking day. They've invested in that shit on big media, multi-hundreds of millions of dollars, multi-billion-dollar budgets. I ain't got half of that. I ain't got 1% of that. So the few people that receive what I share, I'm gonna be real honest with you, I fucks with you for your presence. I fucks with you for your time. I fucks with you for your attention. And yeah, I don't give no fuck, yo. We at motherfucking war. Everything I'm showing you is war. Everything I show you is based on foreign nations' wars against our American people, and I show you where it began at. And who the motherfuckers is. I done shown y'all this shit. This ain't no goddamn popularity contest for me. Shit, I'm about to hire people. They're about to be dedicated to the popularity contest. How about that shit? You understand? I'm about to have people on payroll dedicated to the popularity contest. Since that's what it is for the audience, the chat, and this, that, and the other. People like numbers and shit like that. Hey, you want to play the game? I'll play that motherfucking game too. You know why? I done studied it. I done did it for clients. I done show motherfuckers how to pop off on goddamn YouTube and shit like that. Yo, I know how to tap in the radio and newspapers, local newspapers, national newspapers, the whole fucking nine. Man, hey, I got a whole strategy of motherfucking war, man. You know, guess what? I'm good. I'm good. And I'm getting greater and greater and greater and greater by the motherfucking day. Stop playing with me. I'm good, yo. Situation is where I'm not good at is the fact that my people are being deceived. While they're being misled towards people that hate them, and they're being set up for failure. Eugenicists designed everything that's against us. And I'm proving this shit to y'all too many times. And I'm proving it. It's okay. I'm going to reduce the minute markers. And so when I go live, in due time, you're going to see the difference. In due time, you're going to see the difference. You will see the difference. For everybody that's subscribed to the channel currently, you will see the difference between the channel now and what the channels has been for over years. Tomahawk Tony channels, you're going to see the difference between the past and then what's coming. You're going to see difference based on my investment. And just so y'all know, I will be paying people for quality service. And they ain't gonna be paid no goddamn McDonald's lunch money. Like they're not gonna be treated like no goddamn, no bullshit ass goddamn worker. Nah, fuck that. No. Our people deserve the greatest and highest of compensation for their skills, for their energy, for their presence, for their time, etc. Shit. Yo, I have it my way, because this is another thing that's in my strategy here. I got no problem just exposing and discussing strategy with you all publicly. Yo, check it. Yo, just for watching a video, shit. I will monetize the fact that you watch my motherfucking video. And you invested your time, your energy, attention to watching my video on our private platforms. Like, fuck these goddamn Tubi ass niggas. Fuck Tubi. Fuck goddamn what the fuck is the name of that other goofy ass shit, man? Like all that foreign owned shit. I can't remember the name of them. But man, fuck all of that, yo. Like, nah, yo, I know how to develop. I study how to develop platforms. See, I study before I apply. You understand what I'm saying? So, yo, when I get busy, yo, that shit is fully fucking busy. You understand what I'm saying? That's why clients fuck with me right now. Because, yo, I know what I'm doing. See what I'm saying? But do you know what's going on, though? I need the people to know what's going on. Who the fuck would that's really putting in good work? Because, yo, real shit, I want to know the good people that's putting in good work. Like, I got a catalog of good people that's putting in good work. I got them. But that's just those few people that I'm dealing with. Yo, we got so many millions more, though, of our people that nobody wants us to know about. Because they are artificially, synthetically classified as black. Man. Yo, I'm saying what I'm saying publicly right now. Yeah, appreciate y'all time and y'all presence. Let me just reinforce the subject matter with one thing and one thing only. Value yourselves. How do you value yourselves? It is through your honor to the Great Spirit and the honor of your ancestors. As a result, you have an inheritance. As a result, you are already honored. Are you invested in maintaining that honor? Are you invested in maintaining the honor of past investments to further execute those investments that you already received from? Like, yeah. I'm saying what I'm saying right now. But I got something for the people coming soon. Ain't no scams involved. It's all about life. And like how I'm on it, people that know me, they know I say shit like this. Life is for the living. Self-preservation. Preserve yourselves. Preserve yourselves. It's that simple for me. You understand? This Las Castas situation right here. Yeah. See, you've been withheld from this information right here. This can't we all just get along? Like, no. No, them motherfuckers was getting along before they got here. Now that they're here, you think they're going to continue getting along? And now you was a whole new target for them not to get along? And you think they're going to get along with you? Do you really think they are here to get along with you when they can't even get along where they come from? Huh? Huh? Yeah, I'm concluding right now, man. This conclusion. I done showed y'all everything I need to show y'all. We had the 220-minute mark right here. Yeah. Let me show y'all these wackos real quick, though, right? Pay attention, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
My question is this.
And that's some time, brother. We're going to keep it moving.
Does the attachment of the color black to power and nationalism undermine the copper-skinned indigenous Americans' recognition for their stolen land? And I'm defining this on the Noah Webster's definition in 1828 dictionary, which defines who the real American is, and not the European that attached themselves to that name. They knew who we were when we got here. Not all of us came over from Africa. So I want that question addressed.
Now, that was partly addressed to the students at the Harvard Law School. Is that right? Are you all ready? You ready?
Man.
Yeah, exactly. You see, you want to hear from me.
What I want to say is this. We got to, we in the teaching phase right now, and I don't know if you want, do you want to hang out in the lobby for a while?
Brother, I'll hold on until I drop.
Where you holding your back?
My plane don't leave till 6 in the morning.
I can't work this man like this.
No. I came here to work now, so we're going to
Okay, so I would say this. We want to answer all the questions.
That's right.
And want to speak to all of y'all. I want y'all to meet Dr. West and whatever. But guess what? This has been such an awesome session. It has gone to the last hour. It's gone to the last hour. I want to answer that question. The answer is no, number one. The answer is no. Us saying black power does not undermine the indigenous. I mean, that's the short answer. Now, let's get deeper into it. But the answer is no, only if we start talking about the land and how we're going to divide the land, and we start dictating the terms on the land we don't own.
You heard and you saw Malik Shabazz speaking in answer to that American man's question. Y'all heard and y'all saw. And then you also saw, quote unquote, Dr. Cornel West, who's currently running for president 2024, that monkey ass, small descent snigger, right? A West, by the way, huh? A West? He's a West, huh? He's a West. So I'm about to show y'all another West on some joke shit, but let's think about these West folks real quick. That old bobblehead ass goddamn Cornel West snigger just bobbling his motherfucking head like, yes, sir. Yes, master. Listen to what the fuck he just said. Yo, run this video back when it's concluded. I'm just putting it on the record. Once again, I done this multiple times. I did it multiple times. I will reiterate the truth and reinforce while reiterating the truth to our American nation's descendants, for our American nations to be secure, to maintain being firm. You know how I go. Coward season is over. Scalp season is on. Yo, Suzanne Thompson, salute. Granted to you. Suzanne, yo, much appreciation to you and yours. You stay healthy, you stay strong. Let me just show you. The Circus Town monkey shit that they be on. Listen, this is by someone that I promoted, that I fucking taught. I introduced them to numerous Choctaw women, thorough, full-blood Choctaw women, only to find out they descended of a goddamn King James or more after the fact. This motherfucking Smunky, a whole goddamn foreign operative. And then this foreign operative going to delete the fucking video. But meanwhile, hey, guess what? I got the footage. I got that footage. And this is after they're going to defame my character and slander me. Hey, check it out, yo. As that Smunky, you know, there's no statute of limitations on fraud. There's no statute of limitations on fraud. Let's run it.
I'm going to get you niggas. When I tell you, I'm not going to tell you when, but you better know I'm going to get you niggas. Niggas going to be on that fucking field trip. Fuck this Phoenix Moon shit, nigga. You will meet Nish. You will see Nish. You see Nish. You ain't going to be happy you saw her, but you'll see Nish. Nish is going to be at that motherfucking bus ride. So I don't end my motherfucking career and my freedom, because I will shoot y'all niggas. That's what y'all don't know. I will shoot y'all niggas. That's what y'all don't know. You know I will shoot y'all niggas in y'all fucking gut. Do you know that? I'm pulling up. Niggas got Dracos and all of that. I want to play with the players playing. I want to play with the players playing. Let me get some recreation. Yo, these niggas gotta go. I'll burn this whole fucking bitch down. I'm the Phoenix. It's expected. It's expected of me to burn everything down and rise from the ashes. Please don't act surprised when they gave me that name, because I was named according to my attributes. According to my attributes. I can fucking make y'all niggas bleed. I can make y'all bleed with this rage. I can make y'all bleed with this pain. I can make you cry with the shit. In Atlanta in a couple weeks, right after I come back from Texas, I might be at the motherfucking mounds. I might be at the Eagle Mounds, me and my niggas that y'all niggas don't know. Me and my niggas that y'all niggas don't know. The niggas in the background that Moon don't show. Oh, I can't wait. I'll be at the motherfucking mounds too. What's up with the what's up? I'll be at Etowah too. And I won't be on no motherfucking party bus, bitch. I fuck something up. I'll only be fucking me up, but I'll be a chance I'm willing to take for my motherfucking respect, my dignity, integrity in check. Because I will surely give you what you're looking for. I'm going to be at the Etowah Mounds with y'all. And we go. If you don't want to give me a place to talk, I'll make time to talk to you. My nephew got some shit he want to say to you. We'll be there. We're flying in. We'll be there. I'll see you niggas at the mounds. Okay? You happy now? You can't get Phoenix attention. Phoenix gonna give you, I'm gonna light up your event when I be at mounds, boo. I'm gonna light up your event. And I bet more people are gonna come to see me fuck you up than they coming for the mound trip. When I have time, you niggas, you will forget what I want. You will be unprepared. When I come, you will be fucked up. You gonna get fucked up. I don't know where y'all niggas is coming from with this shit. Y'all not even smart. You're not even fucking smart. You talk too fucking much. You talk too much. You want more money on pussy products just to make my pussy fresh. I'm going to use the white man to fuck you up.
All right. So, why is Tomahawk Tony running back that circus clown monkey shit? Well, it's for the fact, one, first part, I introduced that female, and my apologies to everyone. I apologize before, I apologize again. No problem apologizing. My apologies for introducing all of y'all to her. Nobody knew her. Nobody knew her in this Aboriginal, autochthonous, Aboriginal, indigenous community. Nobody fucking knew her. I invested. And I'm guilty for not conducting proper, proper due diligence. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't conduct proper due diligence. I mean, I saw a potentially American woman that had intelligence. And so I saw the value that it would be for the benefit of our people. And then fast forward, here go this circus clown monkey shit. She had an agenda. She was an operative. Still is an operative. You've all seen the goddamn behavior throughout these years. For those of you that have observed all of this crazy shit, you've seen it. I just showed you a video that she did on her own fucking channel, a channel that I fucking contributed to her even fucking having, with those thousands of subscribers. I promoted that fucking channel from the beginning. I'm the motherfucker that even said that she should make a fucking channel. And I told her, I gave her the formula, the instructions on how to make her channel pop and bang the way that it is today. Anyway, she disrespected some good goddamn people, and within the fucking time frame, she scammed a lot of good goddamn people. Ask yourselves, where the fuck is that No Grandma's Killer tour at today in 2020 motherfucking 3? Where is the goddamn No Grandma's Killer tour in 2020 motherfucking 3? Where is it at? What have they accomplished? Ask yourselves, where is it at? My point is real simple here. I'm not with the disrespect of the good peoples. I'm not with it. Yo, the dude, Chief Cali. Yo, the dude, Wild Indian. The dude, Slim Bull. They did some good goddamn work. They did some good work. No scam involved in the work in which they was doing, that service in which they was doing. That whole trial bid situation. Yo, a situation in which I encouraged some years prior. However, they was the ones that was informed of past discussions. They had the initiative and they applied that initiative. They did good goddamn work. I cannot take nothing away from them. Only thing I can do is say much appreciation to our American people, period. And for someone that I invested in to threaten to shoot up an investment, that shit is horrible. I need y'all really to understand that. Factor in someone that's supposed to be of our American people threatening to shoot up and use the white man against you, right? Right? And that motherfucker supposed to be an Indian? Get the fuck out of here. I'm good. I'm good on dumb shit. And motherfuckers going to use the same goddamn monkey, the same monkey foreign ass bitch. She done told everybody that she a whole fucking foreigner. She done told everybody she a whole fucking foreigner. She a fucking monkey out of Europe. She a Negro P of descent motherfucking monkey. She not American. She told you that shit. My point is real simple. We have to clean house. That includes our communities, our territories, all of our politics, all the legislation, the judiciary, and the executive branches of our shit. We got work to do out here. And I'm invested in that shit fully as fuck, and I got plans dedicated to cleaning this shit up. Yo, my people, you know who you is. We gonna get it done. We will get it done. Yo, to everyone else, appreciate your time and your presence. Appreciate your attention. Yo, tighten yourselves up. Make yourselves known. I ain't doing this shit for fucking quote unquote clout. I have never caused harm against our American people. I'm just gonna say that one time. I encourage life amongst our American people. Yo, y'all stay healthy, y'all stay strong. Cow season is over, scalp season is on. Same as I was when I got started, same way I'm going to conclude. As always, now check this shit here. This rat poison shit is real as fuck.
Yeah,
Watch.
My question is, are y'all aware that there's an actual rat poison by the name of coumarin that is in personal care cosmetic products?
No.
Okay. Once again, the name of it is coumarin. That's spelled C-O-U-M-A-R-I-N.
C-O-U, say it again.
C-O-U-M-A-R-I-N. Coumarin. All right.
Got you.
This is a literal rat poison. All right. This goes in my research. It goes back to Planned Parenthood, Margaret Sanger, eugenicists, and things of this nature. There's a website I developed. It's called www.stopthegenocide.us. This is literal genocide that's been going on for decades. All right. African Pride got it. Carol's daughter got it. You know, you got people suffering hair loss, fibroids. People develop necrosis. This causes cellular death. It's a real serious health issue, causing diabetes, various forms of cancer. So I'm just trying to bring awareness to this. You know, people got to get on point for this. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
you
thank you, brother. That's very important, man. Very important. Thank you.
Be important, but brother, I don't want to invite no Pan-African researchers to the research because all the Pan-African brothers that I work with is all Negro Project fanatics. Huh? Prove me wrong. Hey, man. Hey, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all time and y'all presence. Yo, salute to the good peoples. Much appreciate y'all American nations descendants. Much appreciate our American nations. Always, man. You know how I go. Cow season is over. Scalp season is on.
Abanki Palami, Igbi, Atak, Intikba, Atak Shanspo, Maliki Okla, Okcha, Abahanta, Chatayakni, Anli, Yukpali, Iskifa Nishkin, Oglush Inla, Abenili, Chata Dak Ishkafushi. Almighty Creator, ancestors, our American people, awake. This is divine, sacred Chata land. Be faithful, be exalted. Foreign nations, colonists. You are in the eye of the tomahawk.